Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Facebook Live. My name is Rachel, and I'm here with our whole staff here. We are very excited this morning because we are having our first public hatchling release of the season. It's been a while since we've been able to do these, so we're super excited to be able to share this with everyone. If you're not familiar with our organization, Sea Turtle Inc. is a nonprofit with a three-tier mission of education, rehabilitation, and conservation. So through our conservation program, we actually work with all the nesting sea turtles here on South Padre Island and Boca Chica Beach. We primarily see the Kemp's Ridley sea turtle, which happens to be the most critically endangered sea turtle species in the world. And so we're very lucky to have these nesting females come up on our beaches. And it's been plenty of time that these eggs have been incubating in our sand in our corral. So they have hatched out, and we're super excited to be able to share this with you all. Let me turn around the camera here so you can see where we are. So we are currently on South Padre Island. It's the sunrise. It's very beautiful and picturesque, an excellent location for our first public hatchling release. They're getting the hatchlings ready for release. You'll see we have our whole crew here, as well as our wonderful volunteers from the Dallas Zoo and whoever from the public wants to come. So these hatchling releases are open to the public. We do them whenever the hatchlings emerge around sunrise, so you all will be able to see. Typically these nests will actually emerge at night, and our team will immediately release them under the cover of darkness. But when they're at sunrise, then we get to invite you all, which is very exciting. So we're super pumped to be here this morning. It's early, but there's nothing better than a hatchling release, in my opinion. As always, let me know where you're all tuning in from. I see Susan's tuning in from Kentucky. Lindsay, we wish you could be here as well. See people from Texas, New York, New Braunfels. Hello, everyone. So as I said, we're getting those hatchlings ready. The night crew who was working the corral actually just showed up with the hatchlings. So in just a few moments here, we will be releasing them. Now you'll see we actually draw a line in the sand where we release them. And you might be wondering, why don't they release them directly into the water? The reason we release them here instead is because we need these hatchlings to imprint here. Sea turtle hatchlings imprint on the beaches they are born on, and in the future, when they're ready to nest, they'll actually return to those exact same beaches, which is really, really incredible. They use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate themselves. See, lots of more of you are hopping on, people from Georgia, Australia, Texas, Atlantic City, Maryland, Arizona, Saudi Arabia, from Guam, Oklahoma. Thank you all so much for being here for this wonderful moment. Sophia from Hawaii. Hello, everyone. I'll share the sunrise with you all. It's very, very beautiful this morning. So these sunrise releases will always be around 6:45 a.m. We know it's early, but during the day it just gets way too hot for these hatchlings. So we have to host them at this time, you know, for their safety. And at night we can't host hatchling releases because we release them under the cover of darkness. And we actually will drive out a little bit north out on the beach over there where we will host where we will release them, because we need to be away from the city lights. They actually use the moonlight's reflection on the water to guide them towards the water. And so at night we want to drive away from the big hotels and restaurants and bars so they don't get disoriented. But here, during the sunrise releases, you'll see they will frenzy and crawl towards the water, and what's super exciting is as soon as they hit the water, those instincts really kick in and they will book it. So we're almost ready here. I wanted to start a little bit early so we had plenty of time to see the hatchlings and give everyone time to join us. Gulf Shores, Texas, Vancouver. Where is this happening? It's at Cameron County Access 4 on South Padre Island. So as you head towards the north end of the island, we have our county accesses, not the city accesses. We are on the Cameron County Access 4. So you'll see some more people are showing up. This is our wonderful team that worked overnight. So thank you all to our wonderful team, Dan and Ren and Emma. We're super pumped that we have a hatchling release this morning. So thank you all so much for your hard work. They stay up all night monitoring these hatchlings. They wake up either every few hours or even every half hour or so if the nests are busy. So very excited. And we will host these hatchling releases throughout the summer, again, as long as they emerge around sunrise. So if you guys are coming to the island, make sure you follow this page. If you're a member, you get text messages whenever we have public hatchling releases. So a membership gives you unlimited admission into our facility for a whole year, and you get texts about these public hatchling releases, which is a nice little perk. For membership options, you can actually go on our website, which is seaturtleinc.org. I should also mention we have some really cool adoption programs. You can actually sponsor hatchlings, and you get to name your hatchling. I know I did that for Father's Day for my dad. Hi, Dad. I know you're probably watching this a little bit later since it's so early. So it makes a nice gift. And we also have nest sponsorships, so you can actually sponsor a whole nest. And here are the hatchlings. These are Kemp's Ridley hatchlings, as I mentioned. And Red and Dan are getting ready to release them. And I will be right by their side so you can all see it virtually. There they go. They're very teeny tiny, very adorable. Now this species is also the smallest in the world. So they actually only grow to a maximum of around 100 pounds, which is pretty small for a sea turtle. Other species get up to 500 pounds, 1,000 pounds. So Kemp's Ridleys are the smallest. And there those little guys go. If you're familiar with other sea turtle species, you'll also notice these hatchlings are different in coloration from other species. Look a little different than, you know, a leatherback or a green sea turtle. There they go. Trying to get some nice views for you all. There you go. We really love sharing all these moments with you all, so thank you so much for tuning in. We lie down here so we get a good view. So as you see, they're crawling towards that water. They're very teeny tiny. Now these hatchlings, it's really fascinating. They spend the first couple years of their life, we call it the lost years because we're still learning a lot about it. But essentially, they're gonna go out and find these floating mats of sargassum, which is a type of seaweed. And they will live in that for the first couple years of their life. Sargassum has these tiny little bubbles that are filled with air, causes it to float. Oh, we got the water coming up. Let me back up and I will not move. So what we like to do is not move just in case any of them got washed back. We look around, make sure there's no hatchlings close to us, and then our team will get any that maybe got strayed from the path here. But yes, they will live in that sargassum for the first couple years of their life. It offers them protection from predators. They also can feed off of whatever's living in that sargassum. And once they're big enough and strong enough, they'll actually move out of that sargassum into different foraging habitats, such as our island. The Laguna Madre, which is the bay side of our island, is a foraging ground actually for the Atlantic green sea turtles. There they go. Sophia said she woke up her husband to watch this. I think it's worth the early morning. And there they go. You can see they leave these very adorable tracks in the sand. It kind of comes full circle because when the nesting females come on the island, we actually look for their tracks to find the nests. And I love the full circle moment of now seeing the tracks of all the hatchlings going out into the ocean. Now this nest, if you sponsored nest number 4, this is the second half of nest number 4. So if you sponsored that nest, thank you all so much. These are actually the hatchlings from that nest. If you can't find us we are directly off of Access 4. Make sure you're not at City Access 4. We are at County Access 4. They're still making their way, so you still have time to get here if you guys are on your way. And now the sun is rising a little bit. And it makes it a little bit hard to see, but you can see all the little shadows there, all the hatchlings. We got two little guys on the right over here. There they go. Very picturesque. Thank you all again so much for joining us virtually. A wonderful moment to be able to share with you all. Yes, Susan, I'm sorry about the lighting. It's just a little bit difficult because the sun is shining right on us over here. I'll try to turn it over there. We just don't like to get too close since the tide's coming up, and our priority is always the safety of the hatchlings, so we want to make sure that we are, you know, kind of giving them their space. And in case the tide comes up, I don't want to be in their way if they're getting washed up. But you can see there's some little guys over here. Oh, and there's some going to the water. We have some water coming up. There they go. Yeah, Deborah, I agree. It's a perfect photo. If you were going to take a screenshot, now would be a perfect time. Looks like we're going to get some waves coming up here. Hopefully we'll help a few more of them into the water. There they go. Oh, there goes some more. There they go. You can see them move really, really quickly once they're in that water. There goes some more. Oh, waves are coming up again. And now you can really see all those tracks on the sand, which I think are very, very adorable since they're so teeny tiny. They almost look like tire tracks, but they are indeed sea turtle hatchling tracks. Good morning, Bart. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you all so, so much. It's wonderful to be able to share this with you all. And we're so lucky that we were able to do a hatchling release so early on in the season. You know, we're always hoping that they're gonna happen, but we always have to let nature take its course. So I'm super pumped that we were able to do one so early in the season. There goes some more. Oh, that water's taking out a bunch of them, so we actually only have a few left. You can see the little shadows there in the back. There they go. So these hatchlings are very teeny tiny. I'm not sure if you saw when we had them in the cooler earlier, they'll actually fit in the palm of your hand. They're so small. The eggs themselves are actually shaped and are the size of ping pong balls. We use ping pong balls a lot as references for people because they honestly do look and feel a lot like ping pong balls. So very teeny tiny. Oh, there they go. Big wave came up and is taking the rest out actually. Oh, there's one little guy right up there. I think he might be our last hatchling. So everyone, wish him a safe journey into the ocean. So we got our one last hatchling right there.
That's a rock.
There they go. How wonderful. What a gorgeous sunrise. Yay! Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, we really appreciate you all tuning in virtually. It's a really wonderful moment to be able to share with you all. Have a lovely rest of your day. A perfect way to start it, in my opinion. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. For more information, follow our Facebook page or head to our website, seaturtleinc.org. Bye, everyone. Thank you.